Hello everyone, this is Coach Alfie. In this video, I would like to show you a step-by-step tutorial on how to play chess. First, we must identify the name of the squares. As you can see, there, there is numbers and letters beside the boards. The letters represents the file. All squares from bottom to top is called file. The numbers represent the rank. All squares from left to right is called rank. In this diagram, you will see the exactly name of every squares. At the center, you can see the d4 square. But how can we reach the d4 square? Excuse me. First, you're gonna take a look on the file, what file it is. Remember, the letter represent the file, so that is the D file, and number represents the rank. We're going to take the rank 4. If the D file and 4th rank cross the board, you will find the d4 square. And how about this one? Can you identify what square it is? First, you're going to take a look what file it is and what rank it is. Can you identify now? Yes, the file is G and the rank is 5. That is the G5 square. And now we're going to identify the name of every piece and the points value. We have the king, queen, rook, bishop, knight, and pawn. As you can see, king have infinite value because king is the most important piece in chess. Queen have 9 points, rook have 5 points, bishop 3 points, knight 3 points, and pawn have 1 point. Pawn is the least valuable piece in chess. It can only move forward, never backward or sideward. Pawn can capture one square forward diagonally. As you can see in the diagram, the green square, that is the square that possible for pawn to move. At the starting square, you can move your pawn 1 step or 2 steps. But if you move that pawn, you can never move it again in 2 steps. You can only move 1 step at a time. On the other side, you will see the square that marks red. That is the square that possible for pawn to capture. If that square is occupied by your opponent pieces, pawn can capture that piece. The knight. Knight is described as an L-shaped move. 2 squares horizontally or vertically and then turn at right angle to move one more squares. As you can see in the diagram, the square that have X mark, that is a square for knight that he can possible to jump. As you can see, the the yellow arrow, that is the L-shaped move. If that square occupied by opponent's pieces, you can also capture that piece. Remember, knight is the only piece in chess that can jump over other pieces. The bishop. Bishop moves any number of squares diagonally in straight line. Excuse me. In this diagram, you will see the piece of the opponent that marks red. And the green squares, that is the possible square for bishop to move. On your opponent pieces, you can capture that piece, but you can never jump over that piece. The rook. Rook moves any number of squares horizontally or vertically in a straight line. The rook can jump over other pieces, but it can land on the square occupied by opponent pieces, known as capturing a piece. The queen. Queen is the combined abilities of the rook and bishop. A queen can move any number of squares in a straight line in any direction. This mobility makes the queen the most powerful in chess. The king. King moves one square in any direction. The king is the most important piece in chess. When a king is attacked by another piece, it's said to be in check. If the king is in check, it must avoid capture immediately. If the capture cannot be avoided, the game is over. The king is not actually captured in chess. And this is known as checkmate. If you miss something, you can play back the video and watch it again and again until you are ready to play chess. Good luck.